Welcome to Montrack, your personal budget tracking companion. Montrack is designed to help you take control of your finances with an intuitive interface and powerful features. Let me walk you through everything this app has to offer. Upon opening the app, you'll be welcomed at the login page. Here, returning users can easily finish where they left off by entering basic credentials, while new users have to sign up on our sign up page where they just have to enter basic information and their account will be created.
You will receive a notification welcoming you to Montrack to show that you have logged in.
Upon logging in or creating your account, you'll be taken to the dashboard. This is your financial command center. At the top, you see your monthly budget overview with a visual progress bar showing exactly how much you spent versus your total budget. Below that, you'll find a breakdown of spending by category, making it easy to identify where your money is going. The spending trend chart gives you a quick visual of your recent expenses, and at the bottom, you can view your most recent transactions right here. The floating action button in the corner provides quick access to add new expenses. But first, I have to show you how to make a category and set your budget. You go to your settings page. You go to manage categories. Here you can create, delete, update, and read your category information. For the sake of the example, I'm going to delete one of them, this one, and now it's gone. If we go back, we can't see it anymore on the home screen because it's been deleted from your database. And now we're going to recreate it. Was Wi-Fi, you input the name, then you choose an icon, and you choose a color for that specific category, and then below here you are given a preview of what your category will look like. Create category, and there we have it back. We can also update the category names by clicking on the pen here. I'm gonna call this grocery, and then I'm gonna save, and there you have it. It's been changed, but I'm going to change it back because it looks much better this way. After creating your categories, you go back to settings and you set your total budget for the month. This is the amount you can't go over for when you accumulate all of your expenses at the end of the month. Right now it was set to 10,000 for the sake of testing the app, but I can change it anytime, anything to any amount you want to budget. And if you go back to home screen, I didn't save, you can change it to 4,000, and then you save. Then you go back. As you can tell, the monthly budget here has been changed back to 4,000. So I'm going to change it back to 10,000. There we go. And then here you can also set the budget for your categories. My gym membership for the month is set to 200. I can't exceed this amount. My groceries is 3,000. My Wi-Fi does not have a budget because I've recreated it. So my budget will be 500. My bus is 1.5. My rent is 3.5. And here at the bottom, you can see the total amount of category budget, the total amount, and it adds up to 8.7. This budget amount cannot exceed the monthly budget amount. If you try to exceed it, it will give you a warning. Category budget exceeds total budget amount. So you can't do that. Then we save. We go back to home screen. Wi-Fi is back, and here you can view your total, your budget, as well as the amount you've spent already. So let's go. We're going to try and add an expense. The first one's going to be for gym membership. I spent 50 Rand on my gym membership on the 10th. There we go. And the description was first membership payment. Perfect. We're going to add a receipt. I don't have actual receipts, so I'm going to use random pictures. There we go. Then we save expense. Expense added. And there on the spending trend graph, you can see there's a spike. This shows that on this particular time, I spent money and nowhere else. So we're going to add another expense. This one's going to be for groceries. I spent, I think, 2,000 or 1,000 on groceries. This was on Monday 13th. There was a sale going on. Groceries on sale. I'm going to add another receipt here. Can be this one. Perfect. Then we save expense. I'm going to add more expenses for each one here. Wi-Fi can be 150. Wi-Fi. I paid this at the beginning of the month. Wi-Fi bill. For this one, I'm not going to add an image. Transport. So far, I've spent 600 on transport. Also started at the beginning of the month. Now we have all our categories filled in with some expenses, and here we can see all of the expenses we've made, or the recent ones. As you can see, I am missing an expense here that isn't present, my gym membership. That's because it was my first expense and not my most recent one. After adding our expenses, we can go to the expenses page. Here we can view all the expenses and the days that we bought them. By clicking on the expense, we can see a summary of the information, the date at which the expense was made, the amount, the image, which is meant to be the receipt, and what the expense was for, as well as the category. You can also choose to delete an expense, but we're not going to do that right now. On the expense page, you also have a search feature, which you can use to search for specific expenses. I'm going to look for my Wi-Fi bill, and there you go, it comes up. Maybe I want to see my rent. There it is. And I can also choose to search through filtering. I can filter the days that I want to see. I want to see everything I've paid for since the 6th up until today, which is the 28th. And there you go. My first membership payment and my groceries on sale. Then we clear the filter, everything goes back to normal. Close that. And if you want a deeper dive into your analytics, you can go to your analytics page where it will show you more information so you can assess how you're spending your money and you can make changes when necessary. Here I can see my spending trend going sharply down, which means I spent a lot of money in this period. And here category breakdown, the rent is the highest because I've spent the most money on rent, then groceries, then the transportation, and then Wi-Fi. You also have a budget versus actual here. It shows you how much money you spent, that's the line with the color, versus the budget, which is the white line. Top expenses is rent paid in full on the 1st of April. You can also see total spent is 5,300, and the daily average per month, per day within the month is 170. But daily average per day within the year is 14 Rand. Then we also have a rewards page. This is meant to gamify the app. Your financial journey with an achievement system. Earn badges as you develop better money habits. The Budget Master badge rewards you for staying within budget consistently. The Expense Tracker badge celebrates your commitment to logging transaction. The Savings Champion recognizes when you consistently spend below your budget. The Progress bar shows exactly how close you are to unlocking each achievement. Turning financial discipline into an engaging experience. Now, before I leave, I'm going to delete one just to show it's possible. And there it's gone. That was the last feature.
For part 3, we added 2 new features. The appearance mode. This is where you can switch the mode of the app to either be light or dark or system. The other feature added is the notification. As you can see here, you will now receive notifications.
Montrack combines powerful budget tracking with an intuitive user experience. Whether you want to monitor daily expenses, analyze spending patterns, or stay motivated with achievements, Montrack has everything you need to achieve your financial goals. Thank you for watching, and start taking control of your finances today.